Hi, you guys. How are you doing today? I have a great video to give you something to think about. How adaptable are you to change? Are you somebody who can just go with the flow? Or are you someone who just, I can't do that. Nope, I need my this, I need my that. If it's not this, I don't want it. Well, come on in. Let me tell you a few things about adaptability. There are so many things that we have no control over as far as the world goes. So you have to make yourself like putty. You have to be able to adapt and change into whatever it calls for. Give you a good example. I would only use Tide detergent back in the day. I didn't want to use any off brand or any different type of detergent. Well, as time goes on, and money situations change. And I remember going to the food bank and I was like, oh no, I'll never use that detergent. That's just, ugh. Well, guess what I use now? And I'm so happy when I see this little green bottle at the food bank. And I use it and I'm happy and I adapted to it. Another thing is with coffee. There's a certain creamer that I used to drink. It was pecan, some type of pecan something. And if I didn't have that, I didn't want the coffee. Well, now I don't even like the pecan anymore. Now I like the caramel macchiato. I believe that's how you say it. And that's my favorite coffee creamer. But I'm just saying, if you're not adaptable to things, you are going to be a miserable soul because you can't always get the things you want. You may be able to get the things you need, but you won't be able to get the things you want. So you have to learn to adapt to that. And even with the weather, it's getting so cold out. I'm starting to see look like ice forming on my windows. I hate the cold, but I'm here living in it. So what am I supposed to do? I have to adapt to it. I've turned my heat up. I'm doing everything I can to make sure it stays warm in here and everything stays working properly and I feel comfortable. So, another thing is for 1 year now, I have not had my car. My son has had my car. And there was a time when I really, really missed having a car, but I don't go anywhere that much where I have to have a car. Not only that, but with me not having my car, it's saving me a lot of money. I don't have to worry about the maintenance on it. I don't have to worry about putting gas in it. Um, I don't have to worry about putting air in the tires or any of that stuff because I don't have the car. So that's been a major change in how I get around. So to go places now, I'll either find out where my neighbor is going shopping or find out where my neighbor is going and if I can go with her and maybe stop at some place. I have a great neighbor who really has been there for me, and she's my friend. I guess I should call her my friend. But you know it's all because I didn't even realize how I adapt to things. There was a time I never would have thought I would live by myself and not be afraid. Naked and afraid. But I enjoy it. I'm not afraid. I was telling my sister yesterday. I said I'm not afraid of anything. I'm really not. I'm not afraid of anything. And I'm happy about that I'm not afraid of anything. Sometimes I hear noise in the middle of the night and I get up and I go see what it is to make sure it's not something that I need to defend myself against, or if it's something that could be dangerous to my health. So That's what I'm saying about being adaptable, because we get so stuck in a rut sometimes that we don't know how to adapt to the changes in life, the changes in our bodies, the changes in our health. And that's another thing. I have adapted to my body. It's a little heavier than it's been. You know, I've never been this big in my life. I was always skinny. So I had to adapt to the extra weight, which is probably what caused some of my ailments as far as pain goes, you know? And to be adaptable, to changes is a very, very good thing. And I didn't think it was, you know? I mean, if I had to sleep in a car, if I have to sleep in a tent, I'll adapt to it. I will adapt to it. So I think people need to learn how to adapt. Don't let changes destroy your peace of happiness, your peace of, being kind. Just adapt to it and don't let it get you out of character. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't let adaptability get you out of character. I don't ever want to be mean to anybody because of something I don't have. I don't want to be jealous of someone because of what they have and I don't have. Even you guys know when my furnace went out, I was scared, more scared than anything, that I wouldn't be able to pay for it. That was my only fear, is that it would be something so expensive I just wouldn't have the money to pay for it. But God came through and he made it so easy. So easy. I went one night without heat. And even during that time, I wasn't, well, I was scared that I could pass away in my sleep. I was scared of that because I thought it would get so cold that, I'd just fall asleep and not wake up. That's what I thought. But I made it through that. And it's almost like it didn't happen because it was one night. And then the next day it was fixed before 12 o'clock. So I did what, 14 hours, 16 hours, something like that. I think it was 14 hours of freezing cold inside my house. But I made it through because I'm adaptable. And being adaptable is a very, very good thing. You have to adapt to changes around you. And like I said, don't let those changes change you. You just continue being who you are and adapt to the changes. It's like when I'm cooking, if you guys notice, sometimes when I'm cooking, I may not have everything to complete the recipe that I'm making, and I'll substitute or I'll omit. But whatever I make, believe me, it's going to be good. Well, what I want you guys to think about from this video is, what are you adaptable to? What are your non-negotiables? I'm not going to adapt to that. And life is it makes you adapt. That's all I can say. But you better learn how to adapt and be happy with it. And sometimes you're not happy with it, but you have to adapt to it. So that's my video for today, and I hope you guys got some information out of that video that will make you go, yeah, I need to adapt to that. Changes in life we have to adapt to. So you guys take care of yourselves, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.